Welcome to the Student Scholars Public Speaking Series. Today, I'm going to talk about something that is key to becoming a confident public speaker: practice. Whether you're preparing for a school presentation, a business pitch, or even speaking at a social event, rehearsing is the secret to building confidence and delivering a great speech. We've all heard the saying, "Practice makes perfect." But when it comes to public speaking, it's more than just making things perfect. It's about building your self-assurance, feeling comfortable with your message, and getting better with each attempt. In this session, we will explore how rehearsing plays a crucial role in overcoming nerves, enhancing your performance, and boosting your public speaking confidence. 1. Why practice matters in public speaking. Practice is not just about going through your speech over and over. It's about creating the comfort and familiarity you need to speak confidently in front of others. Here's why practice is essential. Reducing anxiety. One of the biggest challenges for public speakers is nervousness. When you practice your speech, you become more familiar with the content, and this helps you feel more at ease. The more you rehearse, the more you'll know your material inside and out, reducing the fear of forgetting your words. Building comfort with the material. Rehearsing doesn't just mean reading through your speech. It's about truly understanding what you're saying. When you practice, you'll start to feel more connected to the material, which will help you speak with more passion and conviction. Improving delivery. Practice helps you refine how you deliver your speech. You'll have the chance to work on things like tone, body language, and pauses, all of which contribute to a more engaging presentation. 2. The process of effective practice. Now, let's talk about how to practice effectively to build that all-important confidence. Start early. Don't wait until the last minute to rehearse. The earlier you start practicing, the more comfortable and confident you will feel. Ideally, start practicing your speech at least a week in advance. This gives you time to refine your delivery, adjust any awkward parts, and work out any nervousness before you step in front of an audience. Practice in front of a mirror. One of the best ways to practice is by standing in front of a mirror. This allows you to see your facial expressions, body language, and gestures while you speak. It's easy to overlook these elements when you're just reading from a page, but they are important for connecting with your audience. When you can see how you look while speaking, you can make adjustments to appear more confident and engaging. Record yourself. Recording yourself while you practice is another effective technique. Watching or listening to yourself can give you a different perspective on how you sound and look. It also allows you to identify areas where you might need improvement, whether it's with your tone, pace, or clarity. Once you've recorded yourself, review the video and make notes for improvements. Rehearse in different environments. If possible, try practicing your speech in the same environment where you will be delivering it. This helps you get used to your surroundings, whether it's a classroom, a stage, or a conference room. If you can't practice in that exact environment, rehearse in different settings, like at home, in the living room, or in front of friends. The more you practice in different contexts, the more adaptable and confident you will become. 3. How rehearsing builds confidence. Now let's discuss how the actual process of practicing builds confidence in public speaking. Knowing the material inside and out. When you practice, you internalize your speech. This means you're not relying solely on notes or slides, and you can speak naturally. When you know your material well, You're less likely to panic if something unexpected happens, like a technical failure or a tough question from the audience. You'll feel more in control, and that sense of control translates into confidence. Overcoming mistakes. We all make mistakes, but practice gives you the chance to recover and learn from them. During your rehearsals, you might stumble over a word, lose your place, or forget a point. But instead of worrying about it, you'll be able to correct those mistakes in real time. With each mistake you overcome, your confidence grows and you learn how to handle challenges with grace. Reinforcing positive feedback. When you practice in front of friends, family, or colleagues, you can receive valuable feedback. If you're doing well, hearing positive comments can be incredibly encouraging and boost your confidence. If you receive constructive criticism, you can use that feedback to improve, knowing that you're growing as a speaker with every practice session. 4. Tips for effective practice. Here are a few additional tips to make the most out of your practice sessions. Focus on your delivery. While it's important to get the words right, your delivery is just as important. Pay attention to your tone, pace, body language, and eye contact. Practice delivering your speech as if you're already in front of an audience, using gestures and expressions to convey your message. Time yourself. Make sure your speech fits within the time limits. Practicing with a timer will help you stay on track and avoid rushing through important points or running over time. Practice with interruptions. Sometimes, things don't go as planned during a live presentation. Practice your speech with interruptions or distractions to build your ability to stay focused and continue speaking confidently. In conclusion, practice is the key to building confidence in public speaking. The more you rehearse, the more comfortable you become with your material, your delivery, and the challenges you might face. Confidence isn't something that comes overnight, but with consistent practice, you'll be able to tackle any public speaking situation with ease. Remember, confidence comes from knowing your material inside and out and having the courage to embrace your imperfections as part of the process. So, practice often, and soon you'll find that you not only become a better speaker, but you'll also start to feel confident every time you step in front of an audience. This concludes our video on building confidence through practice. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in your journey to becoming confident public speakers. See you next time.